The deep dive into Calvin Ellis, the Black Superman of Earth 23. Welcome back to African Reads Comics. Today, we are diving deep into the story of Calvin Ellis, the Black Superman of Earth 23. Not just your typical Superman, Calvin is a leader, a hero, and a game changer. Imagine being the man of steel and the President of the United States. Sounds incredible, right? Well, Calvin Ellis doesn't just embody the ideals of Superman, he redefines them. In this episode, we'll uncover Calvin's origins, his unique powers, his dual role as Superman and President, and why he's one of the most fascinating characters in DC Comics. Stick around for the full breakdown. Hey guys, just a quick reminder. If you're enjoying this video, please support me by clicking the like button and subscribing to my channel. It really helps a lot in growing this small channel, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, let's get back to the video. Who is Calvin Ellis? Let's start with the basics. Calvin Ellis, also known as Kal-El, is Superman from Earth 23, an alternate universe in DC's Multiverse. He was created by writer Grant Morrison and artist Doug Mahnke, first appearing in Final Crisis number 7 in 2009. Calvin's character is unique because he was directly inspired by former US President Barack Obama. Yes, you heard that right, Superman as both a hero and a world leader. This version of Superman doesn't just fight crime, he works to dismantle systemic injustice and bring about real change as the President of the United States. But don't get it twisted, Calvin's story is not just about politics. It's about resilience, leadership, and the power of representation. Origins and backstory. Calvin's journey begins like most versions of Superman, on Krypton. His parents, Jor-El and Lara, sent him to Earth to save him from Krypton's destruction. But here's the twist, Earth 23 is a world that reflects modern challenges like inequality and systemic injustice, and Calvin's upbringing prepared him to tackle these issues head-on. As a young boy, Calvin learned the values of leadership, justice, and equality. And when his powers emerged, he didn't just decide to save the day, he chose to save the system itself. Fast forward to adulthood, and Calvin is now Superman and the President, leading his world in the fight for truth, justice, and equality. Powers and abilities. Like every Superman, Calvin Ellis is a Kryptonian, which means he has all the powers we associate with the Man of Steel. Super strength, flight, heat vision, frost breath, near invulnerability, super speed and enhanced senses. But what truly sets Calvin apart is his mind. Calvin isn't just strong, he's strategic. His intelligence and political savvy allow him to address problems in ways that brute force can't. And let's not forget his Kryptonian AI, a supercomputer that assists him in running his fortress of solitude and managing his dual responsibilities as a superhero and president. Superman and President at the dual role. Now, this is where Calvin really shines. Unlike other versions of Superman, Calvin operates in both the physical and political arenas. As Superman, he fights cosmic threats, saves lives, and leads his Earth's version of the Justice League. As President, he works to unite nations, eliminate poverty, and bring about global peace. This dual role is a game changer for Superman as a character. It raises questions like, how does a hero balance immediate action with long-term solutions? Can someone with near absolute power still respect democracy? And Calvin's answer is simple: lead with empathy, act with purpose, and inspire change from the ground up. Earth 23's Justice League. Speaking of leadership, Calvin also heads Earth 23's Justice League. This team reflects his inclusive philosophy, featuring heroes who represent diverse cultures and backgrounds. For example, Earth 23's Wonder Woman is Nubia, a powerful Amazon warrior who shares Calvin's dedication to justice. There's also a reimagined Batman, who brings a fresh perspective to the team. Together, they prove that heroism isn't about fitting a single mold, it's about standing up for what's right. Themes and symbolism. Calvin Ellis is more than just another Superman. He's a symbol of representation and progress. He challenges stereotypes about who can be Superman, proving that heroism transcends race, culture, and background. As a black man in a position of power, Calvin speaks directly to audiences who rarely see themselves reflected in stories about the world's greatest heroes. His presidency highlights the importance of systemic change, because sometimes saving the world means more than just stopping a supervillain. Calvin's character forces us to ask tough questions. What if Superman could tackle the root causes of inequality, not just the symptoms? What does it mean to be a hero in a world that needs leaders as much as saviors? Calvin Ellis and the Multiverse. As a key figure in DC's Multiverse, Calvin Ellis stands as a beacon of hope for all worlds. He's appeared in major storylines like Final Crisis and the Multiversity, where he's shown his ability to inspire not just his Earth, but heroes across the multiverse. And let's not forget the potential for Calvin's story in film and TV. With rumors of a Black Superman film in development, fans are hoping Calvin Ellis will finally get the spotlight he deserves. The legacy of Calvin Ellis. What makes Calvin Ellis special? It's not just his powers or his presidency, it's his ability to balance both roles with grace and determination. He shows us that being Superman isn't about having all the answers, it's about being willing to lead, inspire, and fight for a better tomorrow. Calvin Ellis isn't just a Superman for Earth 23. He's a Superman for our world, a hero who reminds us that real change begins with leadership, empathy, and the courage to act. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Calvin Ellis, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to African Reads Comics. Let me know in the comments which superhero you'd like me to explore next.